What is up, you guys? Gamer Life Studio here, back at it with another hot take. And today we're going to be talking about PlayStation, because if you're reading this title, whew, like what the fuck? This is some crazy ass shit. I wasn't expecting it to be this soon. I was expecting it to be like later, maybe like 20, 30, 31, 32 or something, like around there, like way later. But no, Sony CEO is coming out and say, yep, we're going to rip the band-aid and fuck our customers even more. You know, it's funny how I covered the Grand Theft Auto 6 update with the whole, you know, the digital code in the box thing, right? Where you're pretty much getting fucked in the ass. Well, Sony PlayStation say, yeah, well, since, you know, Rockstar and Take-Two is going to be fucking you in the ass, Sony is coming out here saying, I'm going to fuck you in the ass even further. It's like, oh, you're getting that double penetration. So this is crazy. You're getting double teamed by Rockstar, Take-Two CEO, and now Sony PlayStation CEO as well. You're getting a double penetration of getting fucked in the ass. This is some crazy ass shit. Like, again, physical disc production ending in January 2028. We're in 26, 27, 28. 2 more years is out of here. 2 more years out of here. For new games releasing on the PlayStation console. So yeah, I'm not going to regurgitate it because I think there's plenty of videos have already read this statement, said what needs to be said and stuff. I just find it to be fucking interesting. Like, you know, ain't they had like from like 13 years ago, they had a video, which we're going to take a look at that. But it's crazy. But also, hold on. Also, important update. The PlayStation Store for PS3 and the Vita announced today. So basically, they're going to be closing that as too. So, update for the PS Store. Yeah, we'll be closing the PlayStation Store, the 3, the Vita, starting this market starting this year, followed by the PlayStation 3. Wow. This is crazy. So here's the markets right here that they're going to close starting August 2026. Mexico and whatever. This, and then all other countries July 2027. And then Latin America country, Middle Eastern country closed late 2026. We know this news may be disappointing to PS3 and Vita players who hold special place in their hearts in the generation of the PS3. But this decision to make nah, come on, this is some fucking bullshit. Yep, you know, like, again, nothing lasts forever, buddy. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing will last forever. I already know they motherfuckers are upset. Let's look at the comment section down below here. Let's see what they got to say about this. You know, let's blow it up a little bit. You know, will there still be trophy support in the system and store closures? We're ending the ability to purchase games digitally. We're all announcing all digital future for the PS5. Do you understand how ridiculous that sounds? Yep. Yep. This is why physical media matters. Right? Bad news to keep coming today. Yep. Or clues announcing the same day that they announced the ending physical support. Yep. Yeah, this is crazy. This is one of those things. It's like, holy shit. So not only you're getting fucked 2 times, you're getting fucked 3 times from this announcement. So they just say, yeah, we're gonna fuck you in the future, and we're gonna fuck you right now with PlayStation 3 and Vita. And remember, PlayStation 3 games are still trapped on the PlayStation fucking 3. Both physical and digital games, which is crazy. That is insane. If you really think about it, both physical and digital on PS3 is still trapped. Well, maybe not digital. I don't know. I don't know if PlayStation, if people who purchase digitally PlayStation 3 games is forward with PlayStation 4 to 5. I could be wrong about that, but for physical for sure, PlayStation 3 physical games are going to remain trapped on the PlayStation 3, which is absolutely fucking insane. So yeah, let's go back to here to this statement, right? Not this one. We'll go back. Oh yeah, this one. This shit is insane. All right, let's go down here and see the comments. So here's Crash Bandit. Do not like this. I have always preferred physical to digital. Really disappointing news. Sure is. Terrible news. Recipes, game collecting. We literally own nothing but license. This is horrible decision, Sony. Yep. It's just bad. I already can tell you that it is so bad. They are getting ratio to hell. This is crazy, but not surprising because we're seeing on both sides, right? And including Nintendo, right? They are all heading towards a all digital future. Okay, they're heading towards that direction. Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo. They're all heading there. PlayStation is coming out here and just really ripping the fucking band-aid. And it's really bad for them. You know? Because if we go back here, right? This was 13 years ago. Eurogamer, Sony conference. The moment that they won E3 2013.
In addition to creating an amazing library of new titles on PlayStation 4, we're equally focused on delivering what gamers want most, without imposing restrictions or devaluing their PS4 purchases. For instance, PlayStation 4 won't impose any new restrictions on the use of PS4 gamers.
Yo, I wonder where's the Sony people like these? These are the people that they need right now the most. They need to have goodwill for your customers because these are the people who buys, plays, and talk about your system. Where are these people at right now? Oh yeah, all of them are gone now. They all got fired, left. There's no one there. So basically, corporate is running the show and they're just wrecking, Ralphing everything what they're fucking doing right now. It's bad. It's bad over there on PS5. I already knew that it was going to go downhill. I already knew this was going to happen.
Guess that's a good thing. We believe in the model that people embrace today with PlayStation 3 and continue to demand. Just heard you there. When a gamer buys a PS4 disc, they have the rights to use that copy of the game. They can trade in the game at retail, sell it to another person, lend it to a friend, or keep it forever.
Where's that energy at right now? Look at this. This is fucking crazy. Oh my god. That is crazy.
In addition, PlayStation 4 disc-based games don't need to be connected online to play.
Don't need to connect it online to play. Shit, ain't they had that fucking DRM? Hold on, let me see if we can pull that up. I should have gotten this a little bit more prepared, but it was like, what, a 30-day check-in? That shit was crazy. Wanted to find it. License, wait, new game license policy quietly implemented. Entertainment, blah, 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 blah. PlayStation becoming unplayable without regarding online check-ins. You know, with a 30-day period. That is crazy. I might as well keep that right here. Yeah. Let's go back to that. What he was said before. Hold on. Let's go roll it back just a bit.
In addition, PlayStation 4 disc-based games don't need to be connected online to play.
Yeah, for PS4. What about PS5? Well, that's a lie. They changed that already.
Or for any type of authentication. If you enjoy
Or any type, you heard what he said, or at any type of authentication. Let's blow this up. Where is it? Concerns about PlayStation games becoming unplayable without regarding an online check-in begins nearly a week ago, with console users reporting their purchased games apparently to only be validated for a 30-day period.
or for any type of authentication. If you
Or for any type of authentication. Well, that's a lot. Well, that's not true. Well, was true during PS4 probably, but not so much on PS5. What happened?
enjoy playing single-player games offline, PS4 won't require you to check in online periodically.
That was a lie. Well, that didn't age so well like milk, buddy. Aged too well.
And it won't stop working if you haven't authenticated within 24 hours.
I'm just saying. Let's go down here. Let's go read the comments down below. It's always fun to go down here and read this stuff. All right, let's see if we can go back up here. Scroll up here. Oh, how the mighty has fallen. Yep, I can agree with that. They die a hero, or live long enough to become the villain. Yeah, they live long enough to definitely become the villain. They are the villains today. Oh my god. But everybody, it's always with deflecting, you know, because, you know, I'm dealing, you know, talking to people on Discord and shit. You know, we got a lot of deflectors and deflecting, you know, talking about Xbox is dead bullshit. And then you got these motherfuckers out here. Basically, Sony CEO and PlayStation saying, we don't give a fuck what you gotta say. We're gonna kill physical media. So there you go. Oh, 30-day check it. Yeah, we're gonna check your games every 30 days. And then if it's not valid after 30 days, well, guess what? Your game is unplayable. You gotta check it online again. Periodically. Got a 30-day ankle brace monitor. Oh my god. Yep. They held it off for 13 years, but Xbox finally won in getting rid of physical. What? Alright. My god. This aged like milk. Yep. It really fucking did. It really aged like milk. This lasted over a decade. Milk doesn't last that long. Yeah. After hearing Sony will stop releasing physical formats in 2028, my immediate reaction was to come back here. It was bittersweet. Oh my god. Me too. Same too. So basically Xbox One started this idea first. See, look at this deflecting, already saying, but it's Xbox, it's Xbox. This is PlayStation battle. Get your ass up and start fighting. Don't fucking talk about Xbox. Damn, I just gotta hear somebody's fucking crying. Rest in rip Sony PlayStation 1994 2028. Thumbs up for that. This is like watching the wedding video after the divorce. Best comment. Yeah. This is pretty much it. What happened, Sony? Yeah, I think a lot of motherfuckers want to know what happened. Completely different leadership now. The people who work with PlayStation during the PlayStation 3 and early PS4 era don't work with the company anymore. Yeah, greed? No, it's not greed. He said it best right here. All those fucking people ain't fucking there anymore. So pretty much Sony is completely fucked. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like again, I already knew this was going to happen a while ago. How did we go backwards? End of the era. Rest in peace, PlayStation. It's been a fun ride. Pretty much. It's been a fun ride, man. Wow, just wow. Long live enough to see yourself become the villain. Yep. I remember the memes. Xbox's drone cold ambulance. Wii U. Yeah. It's literally took Sony 2 minutes to secure this generation. Yeah. And they're going to end it on that PS6. Like, nobody's not gonna buy no PlayStation 6. Tell you that fucking much. Yep. So there you have it. Oh, let's go to that next video right here. Remember this video? Man.
This is how you share your games on PS4. Thanks.
Yeah, that's how you share? No, that's not how you share, because you know why? Look at that. Look at that. Yoshida didn't let go of the box. When you share a game, you gotta let go of the box. You gotta let him have it in his hands. You can't just be like, oh yeah, thanks, look, this is how you share a game. No, you still holding on to that. You still holding on to that. Oh my god. This probably aged like milk too. Let me see. All right, let's go look down here. The internet remembers. Yep, and that was from 2 days ago. Sony 2013 for the players. Sony 2028 for the payers. Yes. Yes. You mean the shareholders? They took the L. Underrated. Yep. Turns out this is not the canon ending. Oh, that's funny. That is fucking funny. Oh my god. This is how you own yourself 13 years later. This is how Xbox make a comeback. Ah, stop this fucking garbage. Shut up. Stop saying some dumbass shit. You know Xbox is going in that direction too, you know. Oh my god. A bunch of that shit is funny what he said. I'm taking my likes back 13 years later. Me too, and now it's dislike. Same here. Oh my god, taken 13 years ago. He was like, yeah, I came back 13 years later, take off that like and put the dislike. Holy shit. Holy shit. Play have limits after all? Yes. We all know why we're here today. Yes. Man, it feels like I'm in a funeral right now. Correction. Funeral. Funeral. Correction. It is a funeral. Oh god. Holy shit. Wow. Long live enough to become the villain. Yep. We won't be forgotten, Sony. Xbox now has a perfectly opportunity to do a remake of this. For real. Yo, that would be funny as hell if they did that shit, but I think they're not gonna do that because then 13 years later they might become the villain. So I think it's best to not do dumb shit like that. It'd be dumb. Because then 13 years later, if Xbox did this, we'll be coming back here laughing at this shit and then reading the comments. The same comments that they did from 13 years ago is going to be the same comments here, but with newer jokes or similar jokes that they did from 13 years ago. This shit is crazy, but yeah, I mean, it's crazy, you know. This is funny, but you know what's funny? Is right here, you know. If you don't know this person, Trust me, you don't want to know. But it's funny how I gotta show this because these are the same type of people, right? You know, the same type of people that be sitting there, you know, cheerleading, you know, like I you know, fighting for PlayStation and all this shit. Look at this. You know, play only on PS5. Look at this. Got the logo right here, all this shit, right? And look at this. Look at this. Your own people right here. Your own people. Because for me, you know, I'm on PC, right? And I personally do not like PlayStation at all and their bad practices, okay? Which we'll get to that. Because, like, again, I'm going to have to show you the proof again. But I just wanted to point this out. These are the same type of people, right? These, I will say, these lunatics or fanatics that be like rah about PlayStation this, PlayStation that, all this bullshit, right? Saying all this stuff. But then when it comes down to, like, you know, like real issues, problems with PlayStation, what's going on here? Fighting the good fight, you know. And it's funny, it's like it could be your own people in the circle. It doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, the Xbox fans, fanboy, fan base over there, Nintendo. It doesn't have to be anybody else. It could just be your own people in your group inside of PlayStation acting and pretending to be like, I'm all about PlayStation, I love PlayStation, this, that, and the third, right? And look at this. Look at this. Look at this. No more physical copies in 2028. Look at this. Could be your own people right here. Look at this. So now, no first party games for this. Is only digital. Sony has produced 100 times more first party games than Xbox entire history do. You know, and it, you know, like, again, you know, he's not gonna fight for this shit. He ain't gonna be fighting for this shit at all. He's not. He already gave up. And I think he already made a post that he pretty much gave up, you know. All this bullshit could have been well said. I think he did made a post. I don't think he's gonna fight for this. But again, these could be your own people in here. Want to act like and pretend to be like, you know, whatever. Like, again, my thoughts on PlayStation going full digital. I'm not surprised we'll keep, you know, right? This is the type of shit right here. Right? This is the type of shit right here. This how you know it just sounds like to me he's just giving up. He giving up. He's like, oh, I'm not surprised. Whatever. But he ain't fighting. You don't see him making posts fighting back and saying, you know, hey, this, that, and the third, right? You go on, like, again, same people. Look at this. 10 days ago, look at this. No videos about PlayStation, physical media, fighting for physical media. Again, it could be your own people, and they don't even want to fight for physical media, but yet they're talking about Xbox and stuff. And as for me, he doesn't, you know, he doesn't really like me, you know. He trolls me and stuff like that, right? Which I don't give a fuck. I don't care. But it's just funny how these are the same type of goofy people, right? Making all these crazy videos, but then you don't see them posting about what's going on, fighting back. And look at this, Nintendo is next on the list. Yeah. But you don't see him. He's not even trying to fight back. He's not even trying. He is not even trying to fight back. He's not even trying. You know, you would think he'll try, but he ain't trying. This is just sad people. These are just fake PlayStation gamers, want to pretend like they're a part of a group and want to, you know, whatever, but you don't see him fighting back and supporting this type of stuff. He's not doing it. He's helping. He's literally in your own group. He's literally helping to destroy PlayStation. And as for me, I'm perfectly fine with that. I said, go ahead, Mr. Din. Keep destroying PlayStation. Do what you do best. Which I do like in what he does. He gave up. He ain't fighting back. And he's talking about Xbox. That's it. Meanwhile, Sony has an issue right here. Rockstar removing the marketing, which we're going to get to that. But I just find this to be hilarious. It's funny. You know? And like, again, I personally don't like PlayStation myself. You know? I'm on PC. I'm on Steam. I got all these games. I'm not worried about shit. Right? Just to prove that I'm not some fake or whatever, because some people think I am, but I'm telling you right now, you go into the PlayStation store, this is my account. Let me see, let me go to Sony. There we go. There it is. You see that right there? It says ignored. That means anything that's Sony PlayStation related, I'm not picking up and buying it. Not even Stellar Blade. Looking at Stellar Blade, seeing Stellar Blade, I think it looks like a good game. It looks like a fun game to play. But anything that ties with Sony PlayStation themselves, I don't give a fuck if it was Kendra Spirit, whatever. This game looks pretty cool too. It looks good. But even for this game, I'm not even giving my money to Sony. Any little penny, any little money towards Sony, I'm not giving it to them. And if I was lying, you would have seen it right here. I already owned the game. It would have said it. There is no PlayStation title in here or anything related to second and third party deals relating to PlayStation I'm buying. I'm not even buying it. No. It's just not happening. It is not happening. I haven't even brought God of War, Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. Like, again, I give credit where credit is due. But me supporting Sony PlayStation and the bad practices and the shit that they was doing for over the past decade, no. Sony ain't getting my money. That's for damn sure. Sony's not even getting a penny from me. And like, again, I stand 10 toes down. You see it right here for yourself. And like, again, just to prove something, right? If I brought something, right? If I have, let's just take mouse for example, right? And we go to the store page. If you go to the store page, let me see, hold on. Is it all messed up? Yes. Let me refresh it. Okay. If you go there, you would see this right there. It will say in library. It will say the little caption right there. So just want to make sure that I'm not lying. Okay, right? Goes to Tsushima. If I click on it, go to the store page, I haven't even bought the game. Nor paid for it. It's not even in my library. It's not even hiding. So, and that's for every game. So, with that, we got more grifters. You know, these are the same people that be like pretending like, oh yeah, you know, PlayStation, woo, and they don't even talk about PlayStation. They don't even talk about or bring up anything bad about PlayStation until now. Before, with this guy right here, we already know this clown. It's always been, Xbox is dead. Look, we can go all the way down here. Look at this. Oh my God. Oh my God, Xbox has ads. Oh my God, what's going on? Xbox for sale. Xbox is broken. oh my God, Xbox is dead and mad. Xbox quit. Xbox shut down. Like, again, I get it. There's certain parts of the video, like, you want to make a video like, okay, they're doing layoffs, they're shutting down a studio. That's perfectly fine. You want to make a video like that, that's fine. But for him to overdo all of this type of garbage, talking mostly about Xbox, and then when PlayStation has problems and issues, now it's like a real big concern now we gotta, come on, you guys, get together, help me out, stop this. And I'm like this, you know what I said, fuck you, I'm not doing nothing, I'm on fucking PC, and I'm just sitting here laughing and shit. You think I'm on fucking Twitter and going to type the fucking Sony? You think I'm leaving messages on Sony's blog about this shit? I ain't doing shit. I'm not doing absolutely nothing. I already played my part. And you know what that part is? The part is, I want to see Sony's downfall. And their downfall is coming right now. Good. I want them to suffer. Motherfucker, that's why I didn't brought their games. I didn't brought their fucking PlayStation console, because I knew they was gonna do shit like this. I already knew this was going to happen. It was only a matter of time. And sure enough, it came sooner than later. And you're getting fucked in the ass. Come on. Come on now. That's why I stopped playing fucking I stopped supporting PlayStation all the way back from PlayStation fucking 2. After the end of PlayStation 2, I stopped supporting. Fuck PlayStation 3, fuck PlayStation 4, fuck PlayStation 5, and fuck PlayStation 6. That's 4 console generations. I don't give a fuck, and I'm not missing out. But again, here comes the same clowns that be like, oh, PlayStation doing fine, they rebound, they got all this bullshit, blah, blah. All these motherfuckers is talking about some, this fucking LARP. This fucking financial bullshit, gobbledygook LARP. And not looking at the surface of fucking video games. Like a real gamer. And you gotta be percentage, and then this, and the quarter, and all this stuff. You gotta add this number to the... Who the fuck is a real gamer is talking like that? Nobody ain't talking like that. Only a clown talks like a clown. That's not helping PlayStation. It ain't fucking helping PlayStation. Sure enough, PlayStation saying, yeah, we're gonna just do whatever the fuck we want. We got these stupid locals that's making these fucking grifting ass videos saying, yeah, let's talk about, Xbox is dead. Well, what about you talk about PlayStation and actual real fucking problems? Like the DRM issues. Hold on. Hold the fuck on for a minute. Hold on for a minute. Let me go on to my fucking channel right here. Ain't I was fucking bringing up some fucking actual problems here? Right? Ain't the one I'm over here talking about the DRM issues right here? That's me. That's my shit. I'm talking about some real shit. I was talking about DRM issues, right? I was talking about that. What? Talking about, Nintendo shit, what's going on. Some of their stupid shit, right? DRM, right? I was talking about real issues about PlayStation. Been talking about that shit. Been talking about this PS5 Pro scam. Which we already found out it is a scam. All that marketing bullshit, play it best on PS5. Garbage. Like look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at all the videos I've been talking about real problems with PlayStation, shutting down studios like Blue Point and shit, addressing real fucking issues, making games that nobody wants to fucking play. Hello? Addressing real issues every day. Look at this. I made a video from a long ago. PlayStation is officially dead. You should go back and watch that video, because that now it's fucking true. I've been saying some stuff. I've been pointing out issues. Been addressing shit about Xbox shit. Real issues. Look at this. Sony PlayStation L's continue. Look at this. Got these grifters on here. No, PlayStation is fine. They're all great. Oh. Not so much now. Look at this. Another grifter right here. Told you, look at this. Another grifter. Let's listen to what Marlon has to say about this. Let's listen to this.
You said, hey, Marlon, you call people who buy digital games fake because they against what Sony is doing. But if those people stay quiet, we will never win this. No, you need to shut your mouth.
Look at that. Look at that. You see, you hear that disrespect? You hear that disrespect? These are the type of people that you are fucking listening to. All right? That you're listening to. You're listening to these type of garbage ass people. If you went and read this super chat right here, right? Same people who call fake, but then these people who are coming out here and speaking up, because and then telling them to shut your mouth. And while he's the one who's right here pre-ordering Grand Theft Auto 6 with no disc, no physical at all, and made a whole bunch of fucking lies. Hold on, let's rewind that shit one more time so that way you can hear this shit.
Stay quiet, we will never win this. I'm good, PS Plus good till 2028, bought before increase.
My man, so you're locked in. You're locked in. Listen to me. Listen to me.
All right. Hear what this motherfucker gonna say again. Listen,
Michael Peer, you understand what I was telling you, right? What was I saying yesterday, right? You said, hey, Marlon, you call people who buy digital games fake because they against what Sony is doing. But if those people stay quiet, we will never win this. No.
Exactly. You'll never win. Let me put it like this way. Before I even was started to buy games digitally on this shit, way before, I had a PlayStation 1. I had a PlayStation 2. I had a Nintendo. A Super Nintendo. There was cartridges. Once upon a time ago, we was buying physical media before digital. I never forget where my roots came from. We was buying physical media before we transitioned into digital. Just because I'm in digital world right now, that doesn't mean that I want everybody to say, yeah, come to digital. No, I want them to have the option to have the physical media. I will never disrespect them because they know that before they even brought a digital copy, most likely they had a physical copy way before. I have physical media. Like, it's crazy. Like, what the fuck? Like, remember, we all started this journey in gaming was physical before it became the option of physical and digital. It was great for both sides. You know, people who wanted physical, they went out there and buy it. People who just wanted digital, I played on digital. Sony could keep two options. I don't know why it's not a big deal. You know, I don't understand, like, again, all this bullshit, like, again, they're the market leader, there's this and that, all this bullshit, right? They sell more consoles than Xbox, all this garbage. at the end of the day, they're still out here saying, yeah, we're still going to shut down physical disc production. We're not doing it anymore. We're going into all digital. And then you got these fucking grifters out here. Look, you got to get every ally as you possibly fucking can. I wouldn't disrespect somebody who buying digital and they're coming out and saying something about it. Why not? We all brought some type of physical game at some point in our life. Even in our childhood, we had fucking Blockbuster. We was renting fucking games, physical copies of games. We was renting it at fucking Blockbuster, and we took it home and we played the fucking game in our system that we have. Because maybe our parents at the time didn't have fucking money to just drop a $50 game, a $60 game. They got bills and other things they need to pay for and food. So what did my dad do, and everybody and every other parent? They probably said, okay, let's go to Blockbuster and just rent out movies and games. I had a PlayStation. I had a couple of games that I owned from PlayStation, but I didn't have every single fucking PlayStation game on the planet. I didn't have a fucking job. I was a fucking kid. How did I play most of these games? Well, me and my dad took me to Blockbuster and I rented like 2 to 3 games and I was playing them. That's what happens. I was looking around. I said, "Ooh, I want to play this game." Boom. I want to play that game. Boom. There were some games that I didn't like. I didn't like fucking Test Drive Unlimited. I said, this game is garbage. Boom. And then I got Need for Speed Underground. Loved that game. I played the shit out of it. Everyone is different. But like, again, at this, we had physical. We never forget where we came from our roots. And look at him. This is him. Same motherfucker out here disrespecting you.
You need to shut your mouth.
Look at this. Disrespectful.
Because you are the sole reason why this is happening.
And Marlon needs to shut the fuck up because he is also in the same fucking boat because you're pre-ordering GTA fucking 6. So what he's saying is basically he's you know, digital games, people who buys digital games are fake. Oh wait, that is you. You're fake because you pre-ordering GTA 6 Ultimate Edition for $100 with no physical media whatsoever. You need to shut the fuck up.
So you should have nothing to say. This does not concern you. Why?
This does not concern you? What the fuck are you talking about? People way before anybody was buying digital media, they all started in physical. The fuck do you think? That's how music. What do you think people who brought digital music? You think some of these people started with just digital music off the bat? No, some of these people started with fucking CDs. People went out there and brought fucking CDs before they transitioned to digital. I have brought physical products before I even transitioned into digital. Even on the 360, I was still buying physical copies of like Skyrim, BioShock, Dishonored. And there was some games that I did purchase digital. I said, I want this game digital. I'll take this game digital. I had both options and I was buying two things at the same time. If I really like a game, like I really like the franchise, I buy a physical. Prime example would be like this. Look, I'll give you one that I was definitely 100%. I brought the games physically, all of them. It was not this one. Nope. This one right here. I brought this game before. This was on like the 360. I brought Metroid 2023, Metroid Last Lights, physical copies. I brought both of them. And I even brought it for Metroid Exodus. physical. I even brought that physical. Hold on, let me see. Did I have it? I should have it because it should be under the same list. Damn, where the fuck is that? Yeah, see right here. Physical, Metroid Exodus. I had that one physical on the Xbox One generation console. I brought that shit physical. I had this, and these two physical. Then when I was going into PC, I re-brought the games again. I even brought the Metroid 2023 and Last Lights bundled together, the Redux physical copy. So I have purchased this game and re-brought this game at least physical wise about literally like two times. 360 for both, Redux for one, and this one right here. So that's like literally 4 physical copies I have brought Metroid games. Then I transitioned in here, re-brought these two again, brought this one as well, and replayed it again. The fuck are you talking about, Marlon? You gotta shut the fuck up.
That's what I'm saying. That's being fake. Why are you gassing up and coming out here and have a problem with physical media when you don't care about physical media at all?
What you mean we don't care? We want physical media to be here. It should be an option. That's what I'm saying. I gave a perfect example. I brought both of those copies physical. I brought Exodus physical. When they did the Redux, I brought that one too again. And then I went to PC and I brought all those copies again digitally. When you really like a game or a franchise, you're gonna buy it physically. I know there's a lot of people who probably got the physical copies of the Batman series, Batman Origins, Arkham City, Arkham Knight, Arkham Asylum. I know somebody has all 3 physicals. Somebody probably must have brought all 3 physicals of the Witcher franchise if they really like The Witcher. Somebody out there is buying it. Like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? And there's and those same people probably buying games digitally. And that's okay. But they're not fake. What the fuck, yo?
Oh, whatsoever. You have people out here that's laughing at this whole situation right now. They're like, yay, Sony, let's go. They don't care.
Yeah, that's the same people that's in your fucking group like you. You don't care. You don't fucking care about physical media. Oh, but look at the background over here. Look, you can see all his physical shit, but look at him. Sitting there calling out other people like, oh, well, you buy digital, then you're fake. You don't like what? Before even digital copies existed, we brought physical copies. And yes, as time moved on, people went to digital games and brought digital games. Like for me, like let's just say, for example, I even put this on God. Let's say there was a physical copy of Metroid Exodus, like PC physical copy. Will I buy it? Sure, I'll buy it because, like, again, I like the franchise and I like the game itself. I'll buy the physical without a fucking problem. I don't have an issue with that. Even if I have to buy that and buy that shit digitally. Here, hold on. Let me show you this picture that I posted up. Look, let me just show Marlon this. Look at this. Look at this. This is GTA 5. GTA 5. PC. The PC copy. Look how many discs it is right here that you have to install in order for you to play this game. And then I have my other physicals like DVDs and stuff. I got my 24s. Season 1, 2, and 3. I think I still gotta collect the rest of it. Or I'm gonna probably buy the bundle at some point. But I got my physicals right here. If I like a franchise or a TV show that I really like and care about, people will go out there and buy it. Okay? There's people out here, Marlon, that not everybody is going to buy every single piece of physical media. Not everybody is like that. You know, we don't got they don't have the room or a space to buy a stack of closet. But however, if they like a certain franchise enough, they really care about it a lot, they really like it a lot, they will fucking go out here and buy the physical copies for it. They will. Even for a video game. Look at this. I got the physical copy of GTA 5. We're gonna have GTA 6 coming up. You see it right here. And it's on the PC version. Come on now. Tired of this type of fucking garbage.
So you see people out here making videos when all they do is buy digital for clicks and for views. That's fake. If all you play is digital, why are you concerned about physical media? It makes absolutely no sense.
Because people out here can still buy physical media, Marlon. I buy physical product. Not everything is fucking digital. Like, the fuck? You know, just because I buy these digital games, if there's a game that I really like I really like, and it's on my platform, like PC, I will buy it. No problem. I'll buy that copy. Even though I'm going to play it digitally, I'll still buy that copy. There's people out there that is like that. If you care about a franchise, you will do that. Everybody has done it. Let's not sit here and pretend. Everybody has fucking done that. We all have. We just can't buy every single copy because we don't got the room or space for it. Where the fuck are we going to put all these games? We can only pick and choose our battles, what we like and stuff like that. So, like, again, if I like this type of franchise, this single player game is on my platform, which is PC, and they make a PC physical copy for it, hey, I'll go out there and I buy that, and I buy the digital. I have no problems with that. I have no issues with that. If I like that franchise, I'll buy it. We all have.
Literally. Like, that's the definition of being fake.
No, you are fake. Marlon, you are fucking fake. You are fake.
100%. Right? You didn't care about physical media. You don't care about having an option. All you care about is just one particular format, and it's digital only. You don't care about physical. You don't care about having another option. So why are you making videos? Why are you throwing stones right now when the reality is it's fake? It's not even real. You know what I'm saying? Again, for clicks, for views, for monetary gain. These
clicks and views and monetary gain. You know what? That's funny. Let's go expose this clown for clicks and views and monetary gain. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Well, do this. And this is coming from a Hollywood Reporter. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's take this away, man. I know a lot of you guys, and this is where I'm gonna put my foot down and call them out.
You gotta put your foot down and call him out, but yet he still pre-order GTA 6 digitally with no physical copy. Just the code in the box.
Take-Two, this is some nonsense. This is some bullcrap. You need to keep your word. If you say you're gonna do something, do it. It would have been different if he would have came out the gate and said, listen, no digital, no physical, or whatever the case may be, or no physical out the gate. No. This is the reality. This is what we got to deal with. So let's go ahead and let's roll it.
This is what it is. No whatever, right? Now check this out.
Everybody, this is your boy Marlon, and we are back at it again here with another video. So if this is your vibe and you do like what you want people to really hear the truth, the hardcore truth about what's going on with Grand Theft Auto 6 when it comes to the physical copy, when it comes to this all digital launch that they're doing and everything. All right, so let's not waste any time. Okay, so there's a lot of confusion going. There's not going to be any physical copy of GTA 6 ever, and honestly, I just don't believe it. I really just don't believe it. And I'm not just saying it because I am a, you know, physical gamer and I really want a physical copy. Yes, I do. But the truth is that
this is all lies, clicks and views. Look at this. And sitting here fucking coping. This is a person that is fake. But look, he got all of this in the background. Look, he brought all this shit. And this is the same fucking asshole who went out there and pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition for $100 with no physical disc in the box. And then we had a couple of days later, then we got this right here. And then he's calling what? Calling somebody out for, oh, they're purchasing digital games and they're coming out here and saying something about that. Oh, but they're fake. You see how this is? This is fake ass people. Fake ass people who pretends like they care about PlayStation. They rooting for PlayStation. These are the same people that is putting PlayStation on their downfall. These are the type of people that's doing it. This is why I try to tell you, you need to stop supporting people like this. You should be getting every piece of ally that you could possibly can. If you got somebody that's speaking out against this, even if this person is buying digital games, man, get every ally as you possibly can. The fuck? Most of those people who brought digitally before, they probably brought physical copies. We all started physical fucking copies. You goof. Like, you so goofy. It's just like even if you had a Nintendo Game Boy Advance, whatever, from Nintendo, they had cartridge. That's physical. I had that a long time ago. The fuck? Oh my god. That's how you know these are just the type of fake ass people. Now, he's mentioning about Grand Theft Auto 6, right? The pure greed of GTA 6 fans claim that Rockstar Games is using digital code to end secondhand markets. Now, I have this plastic box right here, not as a meme, but it's something interesting. Now, again, what I find this to be interesting, again, this is just my own opinion and speculation on this. I don't know whether this is going to be true or not, but this is not coming from a rumor or from a Reddit post. This is just me just looking at the surface, okay? Nothing else. I'm looking at it on surface level because it's starting to become way too like put together. Like, because for starters, when I sat there and said, okay, if GTA 6 was going to do this whole like, okay, we're going to make physical copies without the CD, I believe personally they was going to do that. They was going to make a physical copy at some point, right? I believe that because it makes no sense right? Because they still gonna have the game to launch. But it's like, it doesn't make any sense that where if Take-Two and the CEO said, well, we're just gonna make it all digital, then it's no point to make physical copies of a code in the box that is empty. Like, it'd be stupid. It'd be dumb. All Rockstar has to come out and just announce straight off the bat, like, hey, this is just going to be strictly all digital. This will not be a physical copy. Like, if he would have said that like a while ago, I think people would have already understand what's going on here. But it's like I just find this to be like, it's too weird. Because, like, again, they made money off of the collector's edition. They made money off of the ultimate editions and all these editions, both physical and digital. There's some people out there from GTA 5 have brought the game physically and they brought the game digitally as well. They brought 2 copies. I'm not one of those people. I only brought 1 copy, which is the 360 version for GTA 5. I didn't brought it digitally. I brought the physical copy. And I was out there on the midnight release, 2013. I remember that. And there was some people that brought both copies, physical and digital. Some people brought the Ultimate Edition or the Collector's Edition, and they still went out there and still brought the physical copy. It's crazy. But now we're getting $100 for the Ultimate Edition, which is locks away content. No physical disc inside of the box. It's just a code in the box. And then there is no Collector's Edition. And then you got the base game. It just seems to me, I think either Sony kind of screwed them up. Because, like, again, it just sounds way too good to be like, yeah, let's just put a code in the box. I think they was manufacturing these boxes and they was planning on doing a physical, but Sony PlayStation themselves, they're not sure whether they're going to release this console in this generation, like 2027, or they're going to push it all the way back to 2030 or 2029. And they don't know whether they're going to put physical, a disc drive in there or a diskless drive. Like, this next gen console is going to be all digital. So as they're debating on that, I don't think they was getting the memo. They probably thought, oh, Sony, they're going to do a physical copy. We did it the last time with them with GTA 5. We can do it again with them. They probably started manufacturing the disc and stuff, manufacturing the plastic box. And it's like, okay, we're going to, put the physical copy in there. Will be a problem, blah, blah, blah. And maybe they probably got the memo saying, hey, our next gen console is going to be digital, is not going to be having a physical drive. And then Rockstar's like, well, what the fuck are we going to do? I mean, we already started to make boxes that looks like this with the CD thing. They probably said, well, just put the code in the box and it'll be fine. And we'll just call it physical. That could be the case. I don't know. It's just my opinion and I'm speculating on this. But I just find this to be too interesting because, again, I think there's the reason why they are basically doing it this way is because that the reason why they can't put physical is because of this right here. So think about it like this. If we know Grand Theft Auto Ultimate Edition is $100 and we know the situation was going on here, right? If that is the case, that means that basically if I was to buy the physical copy of the Ultimate Edition for GTA 6 on my PlayStation 5, right? Then the question will be, okay, so how do I get this physical copy And then if I want to go into PS6, how I'm going to take my physical copy to PS6 if there's not going to be a PlayStation 6 drive, you know, like a physical drive, like where you could put the disc into the drive and it can read the disc. So it's going to be all digital. So that means that, guess what? Now you're going from PS5 to PS6, you have to rebuy the game again, but this time you have to buy the digital edition again for another $100. So in total, that's $200. And then let's not forget, they're going to re-release the game again with all these goodies and stuff like that, right? Of like, here's this enhanced edition, here's this, here's what you're going to have, and you're going to probably pay for another $100. That's literally, in a grand total, that's like literally $300 and something. Now, for the people on the PlayStation that brought GTA 6 digital edition, they don't even need to buy another edition because it's going to work from PS5 to PS6. So all they have to do is just pay $100. And then they got to buy the upgraded one for 60 FPS. So they only spending $200. Versus if you brought the physical, you're basically overpaying and being overcharged. And I'm guessing that Rockstar don't want that type of backlash. And I think that's why they said, you know what, we're going to just not do physical and just put the code in the box for both platforms, on the Xbox and on PlayStation. Because that's probably going to be, you know, lawsuits, mismanagement, you know, well, that could technically be a lawsuit. Because like you're extorting people, like saying, oh, well, if you want that version, well, you're going to have to rebuy the digital copy again. Even though, yeah, you own the physical, but your physical doesn't work with PS6. So therefore, you got to re-download the game and rebuy the game again for another $100. And the reason why I know that they are going to do that is because I think I got the video for it right here. The reason why they are going to do that is because if you look at GTA 5, right, from 11 years ago, they did that shit. They're gonna resell the game for you again, both physical and digital. They was doing it, but this time it's gonna be digital. You can see it for yourself. This is from 11 years ago. You see this from PlayStation 3 to PlayStation 4. Basically, you have to rebuy the game again. You're gonna have to rebuy the game again. So let me go lower this down just a little bit. See what I mean? You see? Look at that. Graphic comparison. And they resell the game again. Yep, they're going to do that same bullshit again. So if you know that video, right, and you're looking at this, that's exactly what they're going to do. keep the base game of GTA 6, works with the base game on the base game on GTA 5 is going to work with the base game on GTA 6 on I'm sorry, not PS6. It's going to work. So many sixes and shit like that. And then they're going to resell the game again, which is going to be Grand Theft Auto 6 Enhanced Edition, whatever. And then you're going to have to rebuy the game again, and then you're going to have to pay for $100. It's like, again, it's just, it's fucked up, but I'm pretty sure, like, again, Take-Two really wants your money, but they're not trying to step on your toes. But they still want your fucking money. But I think that's one of the reasons why they put this as a digital copy, because Sony probably didn't know what the fuck they was going to do in their next gen console until we found out on July 1st that if they're ending this production in 2028, that means next gen console for PlayStation will be basically going forward will be all digital. It'll be fully digital. So any PS5 disc-based game that you have is not going to work on the next gen console on the PS6. So now we're connecting the dots here. See, now it makes sense. Because again, if Rockstar came out and say, oh yeah, we're going to do physical, and then people be like, wait a minute, I brought this for $100, but I want this game. Well, too bad. You're going to have to rebuy the game again. And it's basically is going to be the same fucking game that you already brought on your PS5. And there's no upgrades for it. Because you know why? Because they didn't do that for Red Dead Redemption 2. No. From PS4 to PS5, it's still locked at 30 FPS. They're gonna do this. They're basically doing the same type of thing. We already see this happening, and it's crazy how, like, again, 85% PS5 games were brought digitally, and only like 15%, which that is a lie. There was some news that came out. I don't have it, but they talked about it that a lot of people did brought more physical games for first party for PlayStation. So they did buy games, you know, for that. But some of them are even, some of them are more higher and lower. But there is people out there who do buy physical copies of the game. So again, there's just a lot of things. Like, again, Sony is trying to push for an all digital future, which is crazy. You know, you will think, like, with all this bullshit, you'll think, oh, Xbox is going to do that. Xbox. No, it's PlayStation. The very same people that you sit there, defend and cheerlead, and they're doing all these great fucking things. And yet they're the ones who is pushing the all digital future first. Like, they're really fucking pushing it. They're saying, we don't give a fuck. We're PlayStation. We're going to do what we want. That's basically what they fucking telling us. And I got a little bit more evidence with this. A little bit more evidence. Remember this? Look at this. Physical copies of GTA 6 won't include disc. And remember, these marketing stuff was done long ago. I don't know whether Rockstar and PlayStation knew about this and they're just planning this out like this, or Rockstar and PlayStation, they know, but they didn't really know what was really going on. And then, like, then they gotta do a whole, like, U-turn and shit. Like, look at this. This was the original post when it says, like, play best on PS5. Then they have PlayStation with the disc drive, but there's going to be no physical in there. Then they have to take down this post and repost this with this. But again, before, they usually will have all the marketing stuff, like, pretty much done. So pretty much this marketing right here was already done and set in stone. Like, I know it's not going to take like 3 years to come up with this marketing. it's going to come up with like probably like 2 to 3, 4, 5 months. They would have been done. They would have had everything together. They would have had everything ready to go. And then everything will be such easy. It'll be like a light switch. It'll be like, okay, yep, we put all our marketing stuff. Yep, we got our image and stuff like that ready to go. Yep, everything is good. So we can just do it. Because after that fiasco with this whole physical shit, then they got to take down, put this up. And then now they saying, hey, we're going to end production on physical things. And then GTA 6 is pushing out physical media. They only got 2 editions, a $100 edition and the $80 one. There is no collector's edition at all. No physical CD. It's just a code in the box. This doesn't make any fucking sense. It's crazy. And then we found out that Sony has already ended its PlayStation's GTA 6 PlayStation takeover. I guess Rockstar or whoever Take-Two says, yeah, take our stuff down. Is on a marketing pause. Like, it is so bad right now. It is crazy. It is so bad. It gotten to the point. Let me see if I can find this. I thought this was funny. Right here with this post right here. This was funny as hell. Look at this. Look at this right here. Oh my god. It says, fuck you. Own nothing and be happy. We both fucking hate you. PlayStation and Rockstar. They're both shaking hands. You will own nothing. I like this. I really do like this. This is good. Very, very good. This is funny. And I think this is the reason why Sony has already ended its GTA 6 PlayStation takeover. I mean, like, hell yeah. I mean, like, again, it's just fucking stupid. And I'm pretty sure they probably waking up saying, yeah, wait a minute. Why the fuck am I playing $100 edition and I ain't getting no fucking CD for it? That doesn't make any sense. It's just a code in the box. What the fuck is the point? And if I do pre-order it digitally, and let's say, oh, you want this game to work on, and like, again, if Sony PlayStation has the power to take away movies like 500 plus fucking movies, right, out of a PlayStation store because of licensing and shit, what makes you think that, oh, PlayStation can't do this? Like, imagine if you brought, let's say you brought GTA 6, where was that picture, digitally on the PS5, but then you're like, okay, I got a PS6 and I want to re-download GTA 6, and they basically tell you, no, it ain't gonna work. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to rebuy the game again. That'd be fucking insane. But it's going to move into that future. It can possibility can move into that future where you're like, oh yeah, I brought this on this console. Now I gotta rebuy another $100 edition digitally again to play it on my PS6 or my PS7 or my PS8. You know how insane that would be? And like, again, I already made a update on it on GTA whatever, but you could imagine that GTA Online is going to be even more scummy as fuck and more greed. If they're doing shit like this, you can imagine what they're going to be doing online. And I think a lot of people are just canceling their pre-order, and this is where, like, Rockstar and Take-Two saying, yeah, just remove our shit out of there. Because the backlash is so massive, they even putting this shit on pause. That's how you know they have a problem, because probably their pre-orders are being canceled. And you're probably going to have people saying, oh, well, guess what? I'm not going to get a PlayStation 6. For what? What are we going to do? And they already thinking about raising more prices on PS Plus. They are already in talks and saying, yeah, let's go raise up PlayStation Plus prices. After this fucking announcement, it is insane. Losing all that fucking goodwill. And look, the backlash is fucking real. Look at all the backlash right here. So many videos, countless videos. They are stepping on Sony's neck. They're taking their feet and they're like pressing on that bitch. Crazy work. The real question is it going to do something? I don't know. My thing is, I'm not into the fight because I don't even support PlayStation, period. I haven't bought any of their games or their console, both physically and digitally. So for me, I'm already been taking a stand on PlayStation long ago. Way long ago. And it's just getting worse. It's like, it's crazy how PlayStation is coming out here and saying this shit. Yeah, and people are still going to be talking about it, saying some stuff about it. But again, we got, look again, grifters out here grifting. I don't listen to those fucking grifters. Another grifter. Or better yet, just a fake ass gamers. So fake. Not even real. So yeah. Crazy stuff, But again, I wanted to show this real quick right here. Like, just seeing this, this was for me. I wanted to bring a good point, right? Before I start closing out this video, wanted to bring up a good point here. This is what physical media was all about. Physical media was just as simple as just you buy the disc, you brought your console, you put the disc in the tray. Simple, easy, no download, no nothing, anything like that. It was just as simple as just put the game in the disc tray, start it up, and you were starting to play the game. It was just that simple. Very easy and simple. Good times. But ever since, again, PlayStation 3 and the 360, when they started introducing downloading your disc, you're like, when you brought your physical, then you put the disc in the tray, then you had to download the game onto the drive. Now, it wasn't all games. It was basically those bigger games. For example, like when I was showing you the video right here, like, even though, right, when I show you this collection right here, you can see it right here. How many discs did it took for me to download GTA 5 on the PC? A lot of people will think, oh, it's just going to be one disc. Look at how many discs. If we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 discs. It takes 7 discs to download all of the files for Grand Theft Auto 5. And that is literally on the PC. This is a PC physical copy. And this is what happens way back when it was during here. This was easy, everything was on the disc, so you could start it up, play it, and you was good. But when PlayStation 3 and the 360 started coming in, then you had to download not all the games, but some of those games you had to download the files and stuff onto the drive. That's when physical media really fucking died. It died during the PlayStation 3 and the 360 generation. It died there. Because like, again, like on the 360, LA Noire, I think had like about 3 discs for the 360. And I think even Red Dead Redemption 2 had... No. Red Dead Redemption 1. I think Red Dead Redemption 1 was like 2 discs or 1 disc. something like that. But there was other games that was like huge that took about like 2 discs to download or whatever. It was crazy. You know, games was getting bigger, more space, more discs. And that's where you saw the trend when going into the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. They have both the option physical and digital. But a lot of people was going towards digital because now physical has become more like, well, I got the game physically, but I still got to download the game to my drive anyway. And then it became less and less, you know, it would just became less and less because, like, again, some of those things was not really, the files is not really onto the disc at all. You know, it was just basically a license key. They let the, you know, the servers talk to it. It let them download the game. And then your CD was basically the key to start up the game, whatever, to play it. But all the main files and everything is not really on the disc like that anymore. It's not. It's not really on the disc anymore. That's what happens. It's like over time, it became more and more or less like physical was cool, but it not all the games had all of the data inside of the disc. Like, again, like I said before, it's not every single game, but some of those games are not the popular games or the bigger type of titles of games became more or less, you know, like that. You know, gone the days was simpler times where you're just like, look, I just pulled the game off of the off of the shelf and just throw it into the system and just start playing it. Those days are long gone. And that's why I think they're, you know, Sony PlayStation is trying to do this push into, you know, physical than digital. And their next gen console, you know, they don't want to add more cost to it, or they're trying to cost save, whatever the case may be, or more control, like other people said. You know, whatever the case may be, that's what they're pretty much are trying to do. So yeah, gone those days. Those days are over. It's sad. It really is sad. And this is where I'm saying, like, you know, personally for me, let's say if I was to buy a console in today's time period, and I can only pick one console, right? One. PS5 or Xbox Series X or S or Nintendo Switch 2. For me personally, I'll be picking the Xbox. If I was to go back to console, I will not be buying PlayStation regardless. Like, again, the reason why is because you still got PlayStation 3 games physically. It's still trapped on the PlayStation 3. Even though back then he was saying all this goodwill shit, you know, like, this was all goodwill, great, cool, you know, whatever, right? It was all goodwill and shit. But at the end of the day, what they still didn't do in the PlayStation 4 and they're not doing currently on the PlayStation 5 is backwards compatibility, both physical and digital. And especially physical, because they still kept the PlayStation 3 games trapped there during the course of PlayStation 4, which is very disrespectful. They left that there to rot and burn away. This is what I'm trying to sit there and tell people, like, why are you like, you know, now all of a sudden, right now these people want to fight for physical media. Yeah, physical media for PS5 and PS6 in the future. But what I'm sitting here saying is you need to fight for real physical media. Physical media, like, again, looking at this dude like, I gotta go out there on Amazon, buy a PS2 or find a PS2, then I gotta go out there online to buy a PS2 game, in order for me to play a PlayStation game. Meanwhile, PlayStation 3, that's still going to be trapped for physical gamers on there. It's still trapped. It ain't going to be forward compatible. Even if you have a PlayStation 3 disc right now, it's not going to work on your PlayStation 5. It's just not. Then you got stuff like this right here, right? Like, again, the Xbox Series X console is literally far superior and respects for physical media what it should be. Look at this shit. Hold on, let me see. We can fast forward it a little bit. Okay, right here. Look at this.
All of them. And so I'm going to throw in a couple games here, including Morrowind. I don't know if anyone would actually play Morrowind on the original Xbox when there are so many great mods for it on the PC, but it does look and run really well here. It probably as good as it ever did. Probably a better example.
Look at this. Morrowind. These are original Xbox titles. These are original Xbox CDs, legit titles. These are the physical games. These are physical. And they're being played in a modern hardware. This is the type of physical media you should be fighting for. Not for PS5 bullshit. Okay? I get this. But real physical media is something like, here's this hardware in 2026 that you can literally go out to the store and buy off the shelf. But let's say, okay, I want to play this really old game, this old disc of a game that I have. Can I put this disc inside of this console and can it work? Yes, it can. It fucking works. Like, look at this. You can see this right here in front of your eyes. Where are you getting that on the PS5? You're not getting that. This is real physical media, in my opinion. Wait, I'll bring this up again. This is no different than me being on PC. Let's say, for example, right, the media that I was showing you, right, which I did. I'm going to just show you again. Let's say I want to play Grand Theft Auto 5, but not the digital version. Let's say I want to get the CDs and I want to install it, that way. Can I do it in modern hardware that I have on my PC? Yes, I can. I can literally go online onto Amazon, buy a CD burner or a CD reader, plug it into my USB to there, put all of these discs in, and I can start downloading all of this right here onto my computer. I could do that in today's hardware in 2026 and beyond. Not only that, I can get that same DVD reader and then let's say, I want to watch 24 movie, my physical copies. 24 is not on the air anymore. The 24 series and that whatever is over, is done. They made whatever amount of seasons. But I still like the physical copies of these seasons and I want to go and I want to watch it. I want to watch the series again. I really enjoyed it. Well, how I'm going to do that? Oh yeah, I got a physical drive I can buy right now in modern times and I can put that DVD in there and I can watch it. I can rip that same thing that I did for my Grand Theft Autos to download the games on there on my PC. I can watch it on there and I can rip that shit as well. In modern hardware, modern times. That's the definition of physical media, where you can actually take something that's not even on the same generation. You can literally take something that is all the way back and play it right now. Personally, that's my opinion. Look at this.
Example is Panzer Dragoon Orda, which is a game that was exclusive to the original Xbox and it basically has better graphics here. Now, to be fair, these were, you know, basically re-released or updated for the Xbox One, and that's the version that you're playing here. So, you know, it's not necessarily new, but again, it's running in 4K. It looks great. Now let's go ahead and throw in some Xbox 360 games, and I do find that there is more support for Xbox 360 games. I picked a handful of them here that I want to check out, including Splinter Cell Blacklist. This is a game that I really enjoyed when it came out, just because it was a little bit different. And jumping back into it here, I was kind of surprised and blown away by just how good this game still looks and plays today. It's funny because I'm capturing all the gameplay footage in this video, and every once in a while I get sucked back into one of these old games again, and this is definitely one of them. I'm capturing the gameplay footage here, and then hours go by, and I'm like, oh crap, I gotta try other stuff too. Deus Ex Human Revolution was a game that when it came out, I was very excited for because...
Look at this. Old games, 360 games, and you can even do it all the way towards Xbox One. That's crazy. Xbox One games. This right here is insane. Just looking at this, like, again, I get it. They're not perfect. They don't have every single original Xbox games on there. They don't. But for what it's worth, and seeing them actually fucking doing this, and this is a console that you could literally pick this shit out at the store today. This is physical media at its finest. They did an excellent job. Out of all of these consoles, Xbox is the only one that cares and treats their physical media the way it should be. Taking a disc from all the way back from Morrowind, and you're able to put it in to your Xbox Series X console, a modern hardware, and you actually can fucking play it. Where are we getting that? Wait. Where are we getting that shit on energy? Where are we getting that energy on PlayStation? You see, this is the type of bullshit that I'm talking about. Calling shit out what needs to be called out. Pointing out the fucking problems what needs to be pointed out. This is why fucking all these dumbass grifters up here, you know, right? You know, like Dreamcast guy, you know, or Marlin Gaming. All these fucking grifters out here doesn't understand what physical media is fucking all about. You're worried about shit in this current climate. These are all these PlayStation. Now they care about it. Oh well, it's PlayStation. You know, physical media. Where was this? Where was this outrage during the fucking this era in 2013? You should be fighting and saying, hey, those PlayStation 3 fucking physical media fucking games you left behind there should have been playable on the fucking PlayStation fucking 4. That's what the fuck I'm saying. But no, these fucking wannabe PlayStation gamers out there, you know who you are, you fake fucking gamers, you fucking frauds. You abandoned physical fucking media during the PlayStation fucking 3 generation. You left that PlayStation 3 generation of all those physical games, you left that shit there to let it dry rot. And now all of a sudden, oh, now I fucking care. I care about physical media on a PS5. Now you care about it. Should have been fighting for that shit during the PlayStation 4 generation. From the fucking beginning, you should be stepping on their neck and say, hey, those PlayStation 3 games that you have physically on there should be able to work on my PS4. All those people who brought physical media for the PlayStation 3 is left there to be dry rotted. It left there to fucking rot. Look at this. I'm on the PlayStation Store. Look at this. PS5, PS4. Where's PlayStation 1? Where's PlayStation 2? Where's PlayStation 3? Where's all those physical media? Where's the drop down support for those? What about PSP? What about the Vita? Especially the PSP. The PSP had physical cartridge. Where the fuck are those? Look at this. And then we're going back to right here. Look at this. Right here. Oh, hey, I got Morrowind physical. Can I put it into my Xbox today? Yes. Yes, you fucking can. Look at this. You fucking can. Which is crazy to even think about. I know it's not perfect. I know they don't got every single thing. But just looking at this moment right here. An Xbox Series X disc drive with an old physical CD Xbox, the original. You're able to still play it. And it runs and it looks better than ever before. Free upgrades. Where's this fucking energy? Where's this energy was at? Where was this fucking energy at during that time period? Where was that energy at when they was like, oh, thanks for sharing my games, my physical media? Where was that energy? Where was the energy where, oh, hey, those PS3 physical media games, hey, Sony PlayStation, can you like start working on some, backwards compatibility and emulation and bring some of those games? No, because the PlayStation fans say, no, fuck them. Let those PlayStation 3 gamers that are fucking broke and they can't afford shit, leave their fucking ass there to dry rot. Leave their ass there with their physical media. We don't want their shit. We want PlayStation 4 games. Yeah, woo, yeah, it's all fucking good now. But now when you got this right here, oh, now we care. This is why I told you I'm not in the fight. I'm not in the fight. I'm sitting here saying good. Let PlayStation go down. Good. Because you know why? Because all these motherfuckers are just fake gamers. They should have been fighting for that shit during PlayStation 4. And you know I'm right. The only company out here, from Nintendo to PlayStation and Xbox, the only company out here that cares about physical fucking media is fucking Xbox. Morrowind, physical. You can't beat that. How can you beat that? Can you put a PlayStation 1 disc into a PS5? No, but you should able to do it. This kid right here should be able to do that too. He should be able to say, look, I got a PS2 games and I have a PS5 right now. I don't need to buy a PS2. All I need to do is just take my physical copy that I already own of PlayStation 2 title, and I can just put it into my PlayStation 5 and it should able to work. That's what it should have happened, but it didn't. But it fucking didn't. And you guys failed from not fucking stepping on their neck during that time period. Should have been on their ass about it. No, those PlayStation 3 gamers that has those physical copies are fucking dry rotting. And then they're gonna shut down the fucking PlayStation 3 store. Way to go, you guys. Physical fucking media. Meanwhile, here comes Xbox over here saying, oh, you own the physical copy of Concord? Yeah, don't worry. You can, if you got the copy, you could put it into your modern day console in 2026 and you can play the fucking game. Oh, really? Thanks. And if you don't got it and you can't find it, and if you want to buy the copy, you could buy the copy right here for $10. Not locked behind a fucking subscription service. You could come in here at any given time, or you could even go on Amazon to buy a copy. And again, I know this is not a perfect list. I know it's not a lot, and I get that. But you gotta give credit where credit is due. They fucking doing it. They been doing it. This is physical media at its fucking finest. Not trying to leave Xbox in the fucking dust. Well, hey, if you got those Xbox games, well, too bad. You gotta go out there and buy an Xbox like everybody else. Like this fucking chump right over here. Oh, you want to buy a PlayStation game? You want to play PlayStation 2 game? Well, too bad. It ain't gonna work in our fucking modern day fucking console. Even though it's powerful and it has fucking, you know, we could do emulation and all this shit, but we're not allowing you because Sony headquarters said, fuck you, we're gonna end physical media. Because you guys are just a bunch of fucking losers and suckers. So if you want to play a PlayStation 2 title, well, you're gonna have to be that fucking chump to go online on Amazon and go buy a PlayStation 2 system and go buy PlayStation 2 games. Because we're not allowing backwards compatibility physical media. We're not allowing you to buy it digitally separate. You gotta subscribe to our fucking PS Plus service every single month. And this is the console right here that's allowing you, that's giving you the freedom to purchase the game and giving you the freedom to even if you have the physical right now, you could put it in your goddamn system of your modern hardware. You don't need to go buy an old Xbox console to play this title. If you already have an Xbox Series X right now, you can do it right now. And many others, not just Xbox One games, they even got 360 game, physical and digital. Physical and digital. Look at this. Look at this. Physical and digital. You got Fable 3 on the 360? Yeah, you want to put it into your Xbox? You could fucking do so. You want to put it in here? You fucking can. Fucking can. Look at this. Look at this. You fucking can. You fucking can. Physical. The fuck, man? I'm sick and tired of these fucking garbage ass ponies out here. These fucking nothing but a pony bot. These fake gamers. I'm tired of it. That's why I don't fight for their fight anymore. I don't care. Because I feel bad for those PlayStation 3 gamers because they're like, yo, man, what about us? We got physical too. Well, no, fuck you. Let you dry rot. Xbox says, oh, you're on 360, you got the old Xbox games? Yeah, we'll help. We'll do backwards compatible. Not just digital. We also going to take a step further and we'll do it physical too. What? Psst. Xbox is literally the best console in the fucking market to date. Can't fucking argue with that. Look at the evidence. Look, bro. If you're gonna sit there and tell me otherwise, then you ain't no fucking gamer. If you're gonna sit there and tell me, oh, I'm a physical gamer, you're not a physical gamer if you're just sitting there complaining about some PlayStation 5 bullshit ass fucking titles. Bullshit ass games that nobody gives a fuck about. Like Wolverine, nobody gives a fuck about that game, not even me. God of War Laffy Taffy. I don't give a fuck if both of these games was physical. Nobody gives a fuck about those games. This is modern times. We're talking about physical copies of like, hey, what about those PlayStation 4 physical games? What about those PlayStation 3 physical games? What about those PlayStation 2 physical fucking games? What about those PlayStation 1 physical games? The fuck? Tired of these goofy ass people. It's ridiculous. Look at this shit. Look at everything what you could fucking do in here, bro. This is crazy work. Oops. it like this. Look at this. All the Gears of War games. Look at this. Modern Warfare 3, 2, Call of Duty World at War. Look at all these physical games that you could put onto your current gen console. Physical. Street Fighter 4. Silent Hill HD Collection. Call of Duty 2. Bully. Man, look at this, man. Look at this, bro. Burnout Revenge. Far Cry 2, Rayman 3 HD, Street Fighter 2 Super Arcade Edition. The list goes on. The list goes on. Just Cause 2. Look at this. Not only that, not only 360 games, they allow physical and digital purchases. You could still put games even on the Xbox One. Backwards compatibility. If you own this, you could put it into, you could play Halo Master Chief Collection right now, physically. And digitally. Physically, digitally. Look at this. Far Cry 5, Watch Dogs Complete Edition. Ghost Recon Wildland Ultimate Edition. Physical and digital. Physical. Far Cry 4 Gold Edition. Look, man, I'm tired of this bullshit, bro. This is crazy. Even for their exclusive Sunset Overdrive Deluxe Edition. Xbox exclusive games are getting the treatment. Physical, not digital, not locked behind a subscription service. Come on, bro. Look at this. Battlefield 4, Modern Warfare 4 Remastered, Modern Warfare Remaster. This is on the Xbox One games. So you got the original Xbox console, 360, and the Xbox One. All can be physical. Best shit in the market. And let's not forget, you got fucking emulation. You got emulation on this fucking console. The only way you can get emulation on that fucking PS5 is you gotta jailbreak that bitch and install fucking Linux. That's a lot of work. But you know what's not a lot of work? It's not that hard to be like, oh, if I unlock dev mode, pay $20, get a YouTube video, follow the steps, I can start emulating fucking games on here. And not only that, look at this. Hold on. Let me show you this. Look at this. This is on the Xbox. You can see in the background, he got a Nintendo Switch. He has a PlayStation 3 console. I guarantee you this man probably got fucking consoles. But right here, he got retro games. He got every PS2 game on Xbox. Every PlayStation 2 games. But there's, again, people cannot collect every single piece of physical media. Not me, not everybody else. Nobody can. They only gonna collect or buy physical media if there's a title or a franchise that they really like and they care about. Everybody's fucking different. Not everybody's the same. The whole point is that you have a console that not only can do both digitally and physically. You could even emulate inside of this console. Both consoles, Series S as well. You can emulate games on there, on the Series S. You can emulate games on the Series X. On both. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at his fucking list right here. I remember that game on the PlayStation 2. I played that. I played this one. I played Nightfire. I play that one. I didn't play this one. I think I kind of played this one. I'm not sure, but I do remember I played this game and this one, 007 games. I had both of them. I remember I played this one right here, 50 Cent Bulletproof. I played that. Look at this. There's like literally every PlayStation 2 emulation on an Xbox. On a Xbox console. Look at this. Look at this. This is probably more than what even this kid has. Look at this. Hold on. Look at this. Whatever he has on the shelf, it is nothing comparing to the access what this fucking dude has. This dude has all these fucking games, bro. Look at this. Look at this. He got fucking Blade 2. He got Blade fucking 2. This is crazy. You could even put in Nintendo games, N64, Super Nintendo, GameCube. You could put that shit in there. It's crazy the amount of shit that you could do with this console. Unlike any other console, you can't even do that on the Switch 2. They got shit locked away or taken away and being locked behind a paywall. Just the same way as fucking PlayStation over there. They got shit locked away behind a paywall. Oh, you want to play the PlayStation 3 games? Yeah, well, you're gonna have to pay a subscription service. You gotta pay $18-19 every single fucking month. And then when we feel like it, we'll drop some games on there. But the PS3 titles, you're gonna have to stream it. I can't download it? No, you can't download it. You're gonna stream it. I got a physical copy, and if I can't find a physical copy, I can go in here, not locked behind a paywall, and buy this game. Crimson Sky. I already been brought that game. Look at this. Shit is crazy. $360 titles right here. 360 digital. Hold on, let me see. Is this let me see if I can go back up. I think, where is it? Oh. Right there. Xbox title. The original. Crazy work, right? Crazy work. Digitally. And if I had the physical, I would just put it in the console and play it physically. It's crazy the fact that just this console has emulation abilities. You got both physical and digital. And it's not locked behind a fucking paywall. This is some wicked work. And look at this, for crying out loud. For crying out loud, I even got an Xbox ROG Ally, the white one. This is playing on the X version. He's playing fucking God of War 3 emulation on an Xbox ROG Ally. On a handheld. You could play this game even on the Series X. Backwards compatibility, you could definitely play God of War on here without a fucking problem. Nintendo, Super Nintendo games, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 titles, PlayStation 3, even the PlayStation 3. Look at this, man. Crazy fucking work out here. Look at this crazy work. Shit, you can even play Bloodborne, a PS4 game, on here. I'm just mesmerized. The fact that an emulation game like God of War 3, the physical copy is still trapped on there, but yet we can download this shit and run it on a handheld. Guarantee you, it could run on a Series X. And this is where I'm just saying, like, what the fuck is PlayStation is doing? DRM issues, right? Shutting down fucking studios, all this fucking bullshit, and now they're saying, hey, your physical games, your physical media, that ending in 2028. Too fucking bad. And now all of a sudden they want to fight for it out. But where was that same energy fighting for those PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 titles, and PlayStation 3 physical fucking media should be backwards compatible for PlayStation fucking 4? You gave Xbox some shit, which is well deserved during the Xbox One generation. Not taking away that. They deserve that shit. They deserve that fucking backlash for doing dumb shit for the Xbox One generation. But now, this current generation right now, you got to look at it for what it is. Space is space. You got to see real shit. Where are you getting that type of shit on the PS5? Poor kid gotta fucking get his PS2 and go find a fucking PS2 system if he's lucky enough to even hold on to that PS2. And then once that PS2 broken, he has to go out there and find another PlayStation fucking 2. Or he gotta pay money to get it repaired. I'm pretty sure he probably got a PS6 in his house. Here's the deal. If you had a PS6 in your house, guess what? You wouldn't have to buy a PS2 or a PS5 if they have it in his house. Or if they had backwards compatibility, what you should have been fighting for from all those fucking years ago, then pretty much he would have had this game running on that shit easily, physically. But yet here's Xbox 2026. Hey, physical and digital purchases. If you want to purchase old digital games without being locked behind a subscription service, you can fucking do so. If you got the physical copy, you could put it into your modern day console and play the fucking game. Oh, and by the way, if you don't see the game copy right here, this is from a consumer standpoint, guess what? You can use dev mode and install emulation and play games and play other fucking games that's not even a part of your platform. Look at this. You are able to play God of War. Imagine we could play all the PSP and Vita games on a handheld. No streaming, no nothing. Just pure download the game and you got it. Imagine if PlayStation was to do that, but you don't see them doing that. And he's over here enjoying the fucking game, running this shit. Crazy work. Where's that energy right up here? Huh? Where's that? That's what the fuck I'm saying. Where's that energy? All I see is PS4. No PS3, no PS2, no PS1. It's ridiculous. And all these fucking fraudulent ass people. Look, same frauds out here. Look, not that long ago, 4 days ago. Oh, Xbox is dead. Xbox is bad. Xbox is this. All this fucking bullshit. But now we have a problem. Oh, we got a problem now. They're going away, you guys. Oh my God. Now we got a fucking problem. Now you got a fucking problem? Ain't you worried about fucking Xbox bullshit dead? I thought Xbox was going to kill physical media. I thought they was going to be out of here like Sega. Doesn't look like that to me. You thought motherfuckers was I'm gonna be on your side and fight for shit for you. I'm not fighting shit for you. I'm on PC. I'm doing my own shit. I'm just pointing stuff out to realize, to wake you the fuck up. If you think like, oh, you don't got physical media over there. Your shit is mediocre. The only console in this whole entire generation that can do physical media and does it justice is fucking Xbox. They're the only ones. They're not perfect, but can you do it? Can I put this game into my modern day console and play this old Xbox game? Can I do it? Yes or no? The answer is yes. This is not in beta. This ain't in fucking alpha. It is out now. It's been out. You are free to buy any of these old games. You are free to buy copies, even for online. Look at this. This is the best console in the fucking market right now in terms of physical media. You can literally go on here, shop for any of these physical copy games, and you can play it in a modern fucking hardware. Where the fuck is that energy on the PlayStation fucking 5? Nobody's not talking about it. Nobody's not mentioning it, but only fucking me. I'm telling you right now, this shit right here, it ain't gonna work. I'm sorry. Your physical media is going bye-bye. It's going away. Because you know why? You're worried about this whole bullshit of, oh, Xbox is dead. Got these fucking fraudulent ass niggas that you've been listening to. Got these stupid ass people that been worried about Xbox is this. Look at how many Xbox dead video. Look at this. Xbox is still here. Xbox is still here. But you know what he's not talking about? He ain't fucking bringing up real problems and fucking concerns and real shit. Oh, but now we got a problem because now physical media can go away. So now this grifter is going to talk about Xbox's biggest problem, the biggest issues that we didn't fucking know from fucking years ago. Everything that this motherfucker was saying, gobbity goop goop, gobbity gop gop, goobity goop garbage, I been knew about that. Everybody knew about that shit. This wasn't fucking new. I'm just laughing at this clown. Just like I'm laughing at whatchamacallit, this goofy right here. Just like I'm laughing at this goofy. Ha! I'm laughing at this goofy. Because you know why? This is the same goofy dude that sit there and say, plays only on PlayStation 5. And look at this. And he's playing on PC. He's playing on PC. He's not even trying to fight. He's not even trying to fight back. These are the people that's in your fucking circle, in your group, acting and pretending like they are your friends. And they're not. And they're destroying fucking PlayStation right before your fucking eyes. He gave up. Look, he gave up. He's on PC. He gave up. Look, he's not fighting anymore. He gave up. And these are the type of clowns that I'm laughing at. Ha ha. Yeah, you're pointing it up there. Yeah, it plays only on PlayStation 5. Well, I guess that physical shit is... it ain't gonna be playing on my PlayStation 5 for much longer. It ain't gonna be playing on my PlayStation 6 at all. And the only company out here that is doing physical media with justice, Xbox, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and current gen Xbox, physical. Xbox is the only one doing it. Where's Nintendo Switch doing that shit? Is Nintendo Switch doing that shit? I would hope so. But what about those Wii games? The Wii U games? What about that virtual console that they took a fucking away? Are they gonna bring that back for free? No. Nintendo's just there to nickel and dime you and charging you for fucking upgrades. Meanwhile, you want this game? Yeah, you could play this game. And it's also, we gave you free upscaling and it's in 4K. For free. You don't have to pay. And it's only $10. Not Nintendo pricing where they charge you an arm and a leg like $50 to $60. And then plus a $10 upgrade. Telling you, these motherfuckers out here are nothing but fake gamers and goofy. Just like this fake ass gamer. Oh, not that long ago. 4 days ago, Xbox is dead. Look, I get it. You know, Xbox is gonna have their layoff. They're gonna have their shit. We get it. We understand that. I think we all do. But the real issue is here. What the fuck is Sony PlayStation is doing? Shutting down studios, this and that, all this bullshit, and now giving up on physical media? I'm telling you right now, it's pretty much, it's a done deal, bro. It's a done deal. And y'all motherfuckers are not going to move on. You're just a bunch of suckers. Okay? Like I had to tell somebody on Discord, he got a problem with it, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Don't be disrespectful, you know. Look at this right here. Look at this. Look at this. You know, you gotta tell your friend they can't relax to you because you go, calling me a, sucker, disrespectful prick. And you the same sucker that's not going to leave. You ain't gonna leave. You ain't gonna leave. You ain't gonna get the fuck off of PlayStation 5. You're gonna stay right there. You're gonna stay right there. You're going to pre-order GTA 6. You're gonna play it. You're gonna play Marvel Wolverine. We all know that. You're going to do that. Like I told you, it's the same people in your little group of friends. It's the same people that's destroying the PlayStation and their ecosystem, destroying the brand. You're doing a good job. Keep up the good work. That's all I can tell you. I'm doing my part, right? Look. Wait, I'm doing my part. Did I purchase a Sony title game on here? Where do you see a Sony title game on here, huh? Let me scroll it down for you. Do you see a Sony first party studio title? Do you see a second party title? Where is it? Huh? You let me know. Where is it? I don't see it. Huh? Where? I don't see it. Where? I'm doing my job. I didn't brought no PlayStation 3. I didn't brought a PlayStation 4, and damn sure I ain't buying no PlayStation 5, and I'm damn sure ain't gonna be buying no damn PlayStation 6 or 7 or 8. talking about physical media and all this bullshit and everybody's crying. These are the same people that are being a sucker, and they're going to be right along going to buy a PS6. Watch, I guarantee you, this dude right here or this guy right here, he's going to buy a PS6. I promise you that. They're going to buy it. The real ones that says it and put their foot down is me. I'm not. The answer is no. Case in point. But you know, you talk about it, but look, I gotta give credit where credit is due, buddy. I give credit where credit is due. PlayStation 4 generation, they still won. Yes, even though this shit aged like fucking milk, they still won PlayStation fucking 4 generation. That's a fact. Way better than the Xbox One generation. Xbox One deserved the backlash. Who's coping? Who's deflecting? That's facts. Right now, we're living in 2026. And the fact of the matter it is, the only console, the only one in this console space, not on PC, console space, the only one that really gives a damn about physical fucking media from all generations is fucking Xbox. They're not perfect. Granted, they're not perfect. Credit where credit needs to be due. You give a fuck about and you care about physical media, then you should be caring about these games, just like your PlayStation 1, your PlayStation 2, and the PlayStation 3 fucking physical should have been backwards compatibility on the PlayStation 4, and for damn good reason should be backwards compatibility for the fucking PlayStation 5. All those physical fucking media should be fucking playable on there, and it's not. It's fucking not. The only console that's doing it is this one. Period. Spades are spades. Keep that shit a buck. So I'm telling you right now, if anyone out there that's on that PS5 right now, and you're not liking the fucking bullshit what's going on right here, you ain't liking this shit, go get your ass a fucking Xbox Series X. This is the only fucking console, and even if this is going to sunset, let's say next generation, they're not going to have a physical drive or whatever, I'm okay with it. I'm perfectly fucking fine with it. You know why? Because guess what? They're the only ones that actually does a fucking good job with their physicals. And they caught all these physicals up in the current gen console right now. Microsoft is the only one that's putting in the fucking work for physical media. I don't need to run out there and buy an OG Xbox. I don't need to run out there to buy an Xbox 360 just so I can play an Xbox 360 game. I can literally walk my butt in the store, buy this console, and I can play whatever I want on those backwards compatibility lists. It is not fucking hard. I could go on here. I say, look, man, I like those 360 games. What games could I get? Shit, I can get Blacklist. Okay, damn, let me go on Amazon, find Blacklist, and get it. Red Dead Redemption. Oh, look, they got the physical copy right here on the Xbox One, or the physical right here. I can go and buy it. You can buy the physical copies of these games, and you could put it into a modern hardware. In a modern hardware. If you don't want that, hey, if you want to buy the copy straight out, if you want to buy the copy, you can just go in here and just buy the fucking copy and link it to your account. I want the Fable 2 360. Oh, it's only $10. I'll buy it. You could go back in here and purchase all Gears of War games. You could say, I want Gears of War 1, 2, and 3. Look at this, $12, and you can get Gears of War Judgment. Fable 3, $10. You could go back in here and you could pick up any old game that you want. Play it digitally. If you got the physical copy for it, more power to you. All you have to do is just buy the physical copy and put it in the disc. If you still can't get that, right, whatever that you could You can literally just go to emulation. You can literally go to emulation. Look at this. All those PlayStation 2 games, you could emulate any, if not all consoles. If you know you're missing something on this list, let's say, okay, I'm missing a game that I have physical that I can't get nor buy, but I want that game on my thing. Oh, okay, you know, that's perfectly fine. Look, if I'm missing something right here, let's say they're missing, I don't know, what was that game? You know, let's say there was missing a game on here on the Xbox, the original one. They're missing it. Okay, then all I have to do is just find the game and get the emulation and put it on my Xbox. Pay $20, follow a video tutorial video, and then find the ROM and put it in there. We're good to go. Oh, am I going to lose an account? Do I need to do? No, you don't need to jump through hoops. You can exit out of dev mode and you can go right back to your Xbox console and log into what you normally do. You still log into your stuff that you already playing. You can still go back and play your 360 game. You could play your Xbox One. You could play a modern title. This shit has more this console has more flexibility and respect for physical media. I'm not mad. I wouldn't be upset if they went to digital on next gen console, on the Xbox Helix. I wouldn't be mad because you know why? Because they made a console that has every physical backwards compatibility from all generations, and you can use emulation on this bitch. What more can you really ask for? I could say the same thing for PlayStation. Why we don't got that? They should have been had that on PlayStation 5. And they still fucking don't. I don't give a fuck about Wolverine. I don't care about your little Laffy Taffy. I'm not giving PlayStation a fucking dime. Because you know why? Because they keep doing dumb shit like this and many others. They keep doing dumb shit like this. They keep doing dumb shit. They keep on doing dumb shit. Each and every generation, they keep doing dumb shit. Any game that I like, they either stop from right there, there's no sequel after that, or they cancel the fucking game. PlayStation has done absolutely fucking nothing. You still got people on PlayStation fucking 4. On PlayStation 4, on The Last of Us online multiplayer, the first one, you got people still on that fucking game. That's on a PS4 fucking title. Still playing the fucking multiplayer for The Last of Us Online. Still trapped there. Sony has not put a Last of Us multiplayer game in The Last of Us Part 2. And they still talking about they're going to still do live services. You know what? I hope this is true. Let fucking Sony fail. Let them fall. They need to. I hope to God that the next gen console is going to fail. And it should fail. Because I'm sick and tired of their garbage and their shenanigans. I'm tired of it. That's why I'm on PC. I didn't left Xbox because I was feeling unhappy or, oh, I don't like their shit. I left because I'm grown. I'm getting older. I'm not a kid anymore. The fuck? I got job and shit. I got bills and shit. I can't buy every single physical media in my fucking house. I need something that is versatile. Let's say if I went back to console, the only console that I'll be buying is fucking Xbox. Because you know why? It's fucking versatile. You can't beat this. PS5 can't even beat this. They can't. What are you going to do? I plead my fucking case. This is crazy. I'm done. Anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Make sure you like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I really do appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.